Hey folks, Brian Davis here. Today we're talking about how to implement the 80-20 rule. It is a game changer, and if you like videos on how to improve, how to get better results, and how to implement those into your life, hit subscribe, hit the like button, and I'll be right back to share the 80-20 rule and how to make this thing work through 4 separate examples. A quick overview: the 80-20 rule, also known as the Pareto principle, is a real thing. There was a Frenchman by the last name of Pareto who believed that 80% of your results come through 20% of your efforts. In other words, if you're really to concentrate on what your efforts are, you could conceivably have greater results on the other end. Leverage on one side and concentrated effort yields great results. Let's go through some of the examples. We have 4. Rule number 1. Try using a coach. There is power in coaching. Example: you are able to see insights that this coach has that maybe you don't. They are an expert, they learned, they understand. They've worked with other people just like you. And what happens is these people are able to take their wealth of knowledge, their wealth of expertise, and help you focus on 2 or 3 things that could make a significant difference. Here's an example at the gym. Guy was trying to lose weight, he's trying to get healthy, and he's running every single day on the treadmill. What happens? Older gentleman who's been at the gym for a long time goes over and says, "Look, you can achieve better results if you take the treadmill and you raise it 3 percentage points. Yes, raise the incline just by 3 percentage points. I guarantee you're going to get a better workout. I guarantee you're going to build better muscle. And most of all, you're going to get a better fat burn during that period of time." So instead of just showing up at the gym, making a small adjustment for better results, that's example number 1 of the 80-20 rule. Example number 2, the power of concentrated effort. Yes, folks, it's a real thing. Do you realize that when people set a time, that they do a behavior on a consistent basis, it can yield phenomenal results? There was a YouTuber who sought coaching. This person said, "I want to start YouTube," and they wanted to know how to go about doing this. So we set up a plan, and the plan was that they would allow 45 minutes of their day every day to learn about YouTube. And the first week, what did they do? The assignment was just watch successful YouTubers. Yes, watch the people who have lots and lots of views, and you know what's going to happen? You're going to pick up on some of the things they do well because there's consistencies between all the great YouTubers. And week number 2 started implementation. How to take a list of all the things the great YouTubers are doing and how to implement some of those practices. Oftentimes, coaching is not as difficult and following the leader isn't as difficult when you know and have a good model to follow after. So this is the power of consistency. Following these behaviors on a daily basis over an extended period of time, yielding big time results. Let's talk about the power to declutter. And folks, if there's one part of soul searching you can do in this video, this is it. Who is your who and what does your who say to you? Translation: do you have people you've surrounded yourself with that are like-minded in your goals? And if so, what are the simple things that they're repeating on a regular basis that are helping you move your game forward? Are these people encouraging? Do they share your vision? Or are they working on their own journey where you're working on these things together? Oftentimes, there are Facebook groups right here, right now in the year 2020 that are having significant results on people. Why? Because it's a place where like-minded people are congregating and they're working through problems together and they're encouraging one another and they're learning from each other. And these things can be wonderful and helpful tools. Also, let's be mindful that if you're not around people who have your goals and share similar goals as you, chances are you're not moving your game forward. Some of these people and some of these things in your life may be taking away your time, your energy, and your willpower, and instead wearing you down and taking you off course. That's not a good thing. And folks, let's take a look at goal number 4, or example number 4. This is a game changer. If there's one thing I can give you before you leave today, this is the fact that you need the power of reflection. You need to take a real close look at the actions you're taking and the reflections you're making. What have you done during the day to help you achieve your goal? And once you develop a system on how to reflect, you're able to have honest conversations with yourself, and maybe more importantly, you're able to take a look at what works and what doesn't. And remember, the actions you take and the reflections you make are a real thing. And if you're willing to go one step further, you can sit there and think about those, meditate about those every day. My recommendation is write it down. And it doesn't have to be anything fancy, and it doesn't have to be very long. The key is starting this behavior. 1 minute a day. That's all I'm asking. Actions you take, the reflections you make, do that in 1 minute. Over time, you may find that you have this habit that you're starting on a reflection, and it's going to give you those results that will help get you to your goal and implement more success and more results. Folks, like all of you, we are continued works in progress. We're trying to find the best way we can improve ourselves, and oftentimes these small efforts, like we see in the 80-20 rule, play significant results. And today we shared 4 examples here. And listen, if you want more information about this, go ahead to the description button. You'll see that I have a Facebook group that is set up for people just like you to be an encouragement to one another. And if you'd like additional information, I do offer a 30-minute video here that'll give you a little bit more insight as to what you can do to help improve yourself. Hit subscribe, hit the like button, and I'll stick around for the next video. I have more helpful things to help you get results that you are looking for. Thank you.